Sometimes it is difficult to say what we need to. Even some simple things can be a threat in our conversation. Imagine you could talk fluently anything to anyone. That's why you are going to see it here. 1. A grammar rule to know how to say your things. 2. A text to improve your pronunciation. 3. The meaning of some difficult words to improve your vocabulary. Do you want to get rid of your English concerns? You've got a good right step. Here you improve your 4 skills: listening, reading, writing, and speaking to get a higher score in international tests to improve your career abilities and to immigrate to Canada or any other English-speaking country. Pay close attention to this video to find out how. In exchange, you help us by clicking on the bell icon to subscribe and on the like button to spread the name of Smart Mind. Now, here we go.
Grammar rule. Speech. What is a part of speech? We can categorize English words into 9 basic types called parts of speech or word classes. It's quite important to recognize parts of speech. This helps you to analyze sentences and understand them. It also helps you to construct good sentences. Parts of speech table. This is a summary of the 9 parts of speech. You can find more detail if you click on each part of speech function or job, example words, example sentences, verb, action or state, to, be, have, do, like, work, sing, can, must. Canada Smart Mind is a website. I like Canada Smart Mind. Noun, thing or person, pen, dog, work, music, town, London, teacher, John. This is interesting. My dogs are big. I like big dogs. Determine or limits or determines a noun and, the, to, some, many. I have 2 dogs and some rabbits. Adverb describes a verb. Adjective or adverb: quickly, silently, well, badly, very, really. My dog eats quickly. When he is very hungry, he eats really quickly. Pronoun replaces a noun: I, you, he, she. Some. Tara is Indian. She is beautiful. Preposition links a noun to another word: to, at, after, on. But we went to school on Monday. Conjunction joins clauses or sentences or words: and, but. When I like dogs and I like cats. I like cats and dogs. I like dogs, but I don't like cats. Interjection, short exclamation, sometimes inserted into a sentence. Oh ouch, hi, well ouch, that hurts. Hi, how are you? Well, I don't know. Some grammar sources traditionally categorize English into 8 parts of speech. Others say 10. At Canada Smart Mind, we use the more recent categorization of 9 parts of speech. Examples of other categorizations are: verbs may be treated as 2 different parts of speech. Lexical verbs: work, like, run. Auxiliary verbs: be, have, must. Determiners may be treated as adjectives instead of being a separate part of speech. Parts of speech examples. Here are some examples of sentences made with different English parts of speech. Verb, stop. Noun, verb, John works. Noun, verb, verb, John is working. Pronoun, verb, noun, she loves animals. Noun, verb, noun, adverb, Tara speaks English well. Noun, verb, adjective, noun, Tara speaks good English. Pronoun, verb, preposition, determiner, noun, adverb, she ran to the station quickly. Prawn, verb, noun, conjunction, prawn, verb, prawn, she likes big snakes, but I hate them. Here is a sentence that contains every part of speech. Interjection, prawn, conjugate, noun, verb, prep, noun, adverb, well, she and my young John walked to school slowly. Words with more than one job. Many words in English can have more than one job or be more than one part of speech. For example, work can be a verb and a noun, but can be a conjunction and a preposition. Well can be an adjective, an adverb and an interjection. In addition, many nouns can act as adjectives. To analyze the part of speech, ask yourself, what job is this word doing in this sentence? In the table below you can see a few examples. Of course, there are more, even for some of the words in the table. In fact, if you look in the good dictionary, you will see that the word but has 6 jobs to do: verb, noun, adverb, pronoun, preposition and conjunction. Word, part of speech example: work, noun, my work is easy. Verb, I work in London. But conjunction, John came, but Mary didn't come. Preposition, everyone came but Mary. Well, adjective, are you well? Adverb, she speaks well. Interjection, well, that's expensive. Afternoon, noun, we ate in the afternoon. Noun acting as adjective, we had afternoon.
Now, here is the grammar rule that you may find useful to have by the time you will have to use it. Remember, you have to have the grammar rules, the pronunciation, and the vocabulary to sustain your conversation. We want to show these factors to you, and you could have to help us to increase this video influence to keep achieving you, always, and to reach other people, and to help them. This is very key for you in improving your career and increasing your chances to immigrate to Canada. Then, click on the bell icon and enroll yourself by clicking to subscribe.
2. Text.
17-year-old Charles Wilkinson will not go to college after completing his study at Edison High School last June. That does not mean Wilkinson will face an uncertain future. In fact, he is excited about his future. About 9% of high school graduates like Wilkinson in Fairfax County in Northern Virginia do not go to either a 4-year college or a community college. Some of them may have difficulty with traditional school subjects, but they are better at making things and using tools to solve problems. Wilkinson told VOA he used to wonder what to do with his learning in math, science, and history. But that was before he started taking an auto body repair class at Edison Academy, his high school's center for career training. At the academy, Wilkinson learned to fix dents and do basic welding, a process where one uses heat to melt pieces of metal and join them together. With his training, Wilkinson got a job at a factory to make parts for machines. In his extra time, he rebuilt an old car that he bought for $600. It is an Austin Healey Sprite, a small convertible made in Great Britain about 50 years ago. Convertible is a term for a car that does not have a hard top like most vehicles. Other students learned to work on heating and cooling systems and take care of animals at the academy. Some studied how to solve computer security problems, cut hair, and build homes during their CTE or career and technical education classes. Robert Stringham teaches CTE classes in heating and cooling at the academy. He said, "The current CTE students are better prepared for the future than those who went to high school in the 1990s. In those days, Stringham said, some saw CTE classes as a dumping ground for students who had trouble with traditional school subjects. But now, he said, CTE students are able to learn even more skills.
Because that's what it really is, technical. And things are becoming more to where it's not just about hands-on. You got to problem solve and you got to think creativity.
CTE classes can also be good for students whose families do not speak English at home. If they have trouble understanding a teacher speaking or reading a textbook, they can often learn a skill by watching. In his class, Stringham said, students learned to work with computers and electrical parts that control heating and cooling systems. Other students worked on a home building project during the 2020-2021 school year, and the house they built will be sold for close to $1 million. Upon graduation, Stringham said, his students are prepared for a first-year job at a manufacturing plant or to train with an experienced electrician or woodworker. Jacob Torres took heating and cooling classes with Stringham. The coronavirus pandemic reduced his in-person class time last year, so he worked on the heating system at his parents' home to keep learning. Torres plans to continue learning about electrical systems and other subjects at Northern Virginia Community College. After 2 years, Torres will then decide whether to go to a 4-year college or to work full-time. Monica Bentley is the administrator at Edison Academy. She said, students like Wilkinson and Torres often find a strong connection to school when they discover career training. For example, Wilkinson was not able to use the school's equipment to work on his car because of limited in-person learning during the pandemic. As soon as the workspace reopened in early 2021, he was there and worked until the very last second on the last day of school. He can't get enough of this, Bentley said. Wilkinson said, "It is a nice feeling to look at his Austin Healey after days of painting and repairing."
Sometimes when I get discouraged, I can look at the car and be like, well, I figured this out myself. Even if it's not great, it's like, oh, well, I made that. That's pretty cool. It's a good feeling.
I'm Dan Friedel.
Remember to check the links for Canadian companies searching for employees outside of Canada in the description.
3. Words in this story.
Graduate, a person who has earned a degree or diploma from a school, college, or university. Academy, a school that provides training in special subjects or skills. Dent, an area on a surface that is lower than the rest of the surface, especially because of being hit or pushed in. Dumping ground, a place where people or things that are not wanted are sent. Textbook, a book about a particular subject that is used in the study of that subject, especially in a school. Discourage, the state of being frustrated or disappointed or the feeling of not wanting to do something.
Say to us your questions, and pretty soon, you will see what we have to say. Leave your comments about this video, and we will know what you like and what we can do better to help you. I'll see you at the next one. Bye for now.